I'm so sorry. I failed you. You trusted me. And I failed you.
Alright, so if you couldn't tell from the intro, we got some surprising ones to talk about. I just want to start off with the two cards that unfortunately didn't get hit, that I'm a little bit surprised of because of their strength, and that is Analog Youth. Analog Youth being a card, it wasn't really future-proofed when it was printed. It digs 3 cards deep, sets up trash. That's all that matters in most cases. But then you have decks like Finring, SOC, that really benefit from the all turns deletion effect to gain back the turn and set up and establish their game ending combo the next turn. So, speaking of that, Hell Lugarmon is essentially just an option card for the deck. 7 cost removal sounds like an option. It's just this one, in addition to that, will recur a card if it is in your trash upon deletion, as well as drawing 2 cards and setting up your trash for that turn to go into the next one and end the game. Super strong card. For it, I won't be surprised if it gets put to 1 in the future as more support is coming. And to get into the big one, the first secret rare to join the one of club. Apocalypse was incredibly overtuned, was not future proofed, it wasn't past proofed, it wasn't anything proofed with what it did. If it was just Dark Master traits, it would be a little bit easier to handle. But with it being able to use any level 6 to mill cards, and if those level 6 just happen to have very strong on plays, like Craniumon, like Magnadramon, like Belfmon Sleep Mode, Tataka Rage Mode, give protection there, mill more cards, Craniumon protection, mill cards. Magnadramon, you can't swing at me, mill cards. Also meant that they couldn't really print a level 6 in the future that had a good protection on play or anything like that. For fear of the Apocalypse. So the card needed addressed, and glad that we got our "it's not going to happen, but we're asking, please let it happen" pick. And then everybody was calling this pick of Garurumon X Antibody out of EX5. It's strong with what it does. If you, for example, took your prior turn to go into a Gabumon in the back, out of the structure deck, play a structure deck mat. So you've got a mem setter, you've got a rookie that you're promoting out. So you're going to go from 3 memory at the start of your turn, promote out, gain a memory, go into a Gabu X, dig some cards, go into a Garuru for a cost of, and then you would pitch a card to trigger that mat. This gains the memory back, so you're just refunding your Garurumon evolution. And let's say that you aren't playing that structure deck mat. Let's say you're playing the new one out of BT15. Well, that one gains you a memory upon a Garuru adding a card to hand. So, or digs Garurus, and then you get a memory when cards added to hand. It's just memory gain. It's really good with what it does, plus the protection effect. It needed it. It sucks as a Naga fan and blue-purple player, but it needed it. So pour one out for the boy. This one caught some people by surprise, me being one of them. The first egg was on the one of club. Bukamon is really strong for decks like Mirage Galgamon, anything that can really abuse the consistent jamming to potentially OTK like with what Mirage can, or just have a very consistent jamming option, because it is a very option light format here in the States right now. And yeah, when you don't have a whole lot of threats to really worry about, Bukamon's going to get you that game so much quicker. So a surprising one, the overkill the overkill card, Gabu X Antibody. It does suck. It sucks a whole lot because if you're playing the purple base for Garuru, you're pretty much just going to be playing the blue base now and using the pieces. And if this keeps up, we're just going to be playing Highlander for Garuru. But I understand why. The fact that it digs one card more than what the BT9 X does. It can have more viable targets because D9 can grab, can grab the Garuru, the Omni, or the Option, whereas this grabs the Garuru or X Antibody in their names. So, yeah, it grabs a whole lot. It sets up the trash if you care about that, with like Beelstar, things like those natures, and then it gives you the protection just like the Garuru X. So, it sucks, but it had to happen, I guess. This is my why? I'm surprised why. Pick Anubismon, the first super rare on the One Of Club. Yeah, I was expecting them to hit Mervamon. Kind of makes me wonder if there's more Mervamon or Crossheart support coming, if they didn't address that one. Because, yes, Anubismon does help start the combo and make it so much cheaper with everything that you're doing going through the line. But Merva is the one that makes the board, so it's going to be interesting to see if this deck stays around after these changes, or if it goes to something else. But yeah, I was really surprised seeing this one. That being said, just real quick, these two sets are fine. For us here in the States, and then the other parts of the West are getting ready to get EX5 and then BT15 a month later. For the Nats that's getting ready to come up next month here in the States, these are still viable. They're still at full power for them, so go ham, enjoy them. But the set's not dead. It's not dead, it's not a bad value investment or anything of the nature. You've got 3 hits within a super rare, uncommon, and common spot, but you still have both the secret rares, which are for Deva and Grace Nova. You still have the Chase Metal Garurumon X Antibodies. You still have the Leviamon support. There's still a whole lot in there, and Leviamon gets more support in BT15, where, yeah, if you open this as a secret, it's not going to feel so great if you can't get rid of it soon enough, but everything else is fine within the set. You've got your more Leviamon support, like I said. You've got Metal Garuru support, which is the other secret rare. There's so much viability that these hits do bring to the format. I'm hoping that it doesn't become dominated by Lugamon, so just time will tell on that. But if you enjoyed the content and made it this far, leave a like or dislike. Let me know what was good, what was bad, your thoughts on all of this. I appreciate it all. If you want to come see me suffer through Digimon World 2, which leads into Suffering 3 and then World 4, we are still playing the Gauntlet over on Switch, where we also play the card game with people on stream. We talk a whole lot about it. We do our anime talks, play a lot of RPGs, fighting games. So if you just want to come hang and see the more uncouth side, come, yeah, join us. Either way, have a good rest of the holiday season, take care, have fun. Later.